Hi guys, welcome back to TedRedwood Gaming. I'm Ed. Today we take on Benfica, hopefully in both games, depends how long it's going to take me. Otherwise, you'll see me in different clothes in a different setting for the second leg. I'm in this room because my wife is doing some work in the kitchen, and that's not some kind of sexist remark. She's actually doing some work in the kitchen. So yeah, you can enjoy me in my lounge today. But yeah, Benfica, Europa League quarter-final. Whoa! So yeah, hopefully the audio isn't too painful. I'm going to have to do some majestic things in editing, but leave that to me. That's my problem. But it's huge games today. Last season we won the league. This season, honestly, the league has gone. Since we last met, I think we met for the second leg of Austria-Vienna. Did we? I don't know. I don't remember. I think we did, because we won 2-0. I rotated the side and wanted to show you the draw. Yeah, so I did do. We beat Zwolle, which was quite straightforward. Pretty much our first team went out there and secured the victory, so that was nice. We then played Heerenveen away. It was quite an even game, truth be told, but they were just extremely clinical. Got their goals in the first half, and we just couldn't get one back. Big shame. And they won the league in front of our very eyes, so that was lovely. Lovely to see our league slip away, see them celebrating. Yeah, it was really depressing. But today, it is the quarter-final Europa League. We don't need to worry about league stuff if we win the Europa League, which is incredibly unlikely, but you never know. Benfica. Ooh. So, in the Eredivisie, we are 7 points behind Utrecht. With 4 games to go. So, that's probably the second Champions League spot gone. So, it's Europa League at best next season. Third place guarantees us group stage. Any lower than that and we fall into the dreaded playoffs, which we really want to avoid. So it would just be nice if we went on a good run in Europa League, I suppose. Other things to mention, so we have had our youth take. I'm not going to bother filtering people from first team out because I'm far too lazy. This guy came through, Benjamin Span, a centre-back. He looks okay. Their personalities are dreadful. I know it's a problem with the whole squad, and I've said in the last couple of videos, because I go for players so young, no one can be tutored or get tutored or anything. So it's a squad-wide issue where at best it's probably like a balanced personality, which I know isn't ideal. So I am going to go on a big old scout once the season's over to see who's coming up for their contract. Expiry, who's a bit older, who wants to be a backup, not cost too much and have a good personality, and just get a ton of tutors in. I think that's the way forward. So yeah, Benjamin Span was okay. Abdeslam Betrams looks fine. I think he was the pick of the bunch. Another attacking mid. We seem to get attacking mids through as like our best ones constantly. We've got a few sort of 3-star players hanging around in there. So that's the youth intake. As always, an absolute joy. I just signed everyone up because I'm lazy, to be completely honest. But let's have a look at the team for today. I've already set it up and I can't remember anything about it. So we've got Lindan in goal, we've got Matusek, Ives, Boghosian, Vasquez at the back, Prazak, Verheyen in the middle, Silverson on the wings, and Marta and Gretsen up front. I did rotate a little bit against Heerenveen because I had my eye on this game. Bench is looking fine, so that's good. What I've done recently, so we've gone back to this 4-1-1-4 formation, but I've changed Gretsen to a deep line forward. He seems to be enjoying that a little more than the advanced forward. Definitely his goals have just rocketed all of a sudden, it looks like. So if you look at his recent form, it was around this time. I think it was against Austria-Vienna the first time, Austria-Vienna. I think I mentioned I changed it back for that game. So admittedly, he's only played 4 games, but he's scored in 3 of them and 6 goals overall. I'd say it's pretty successful. In fact, I just noticed I was clicking off, it literally said the position he was playing in. But yeah, that's the team. So it's our best team. We're going to retain possession, shorter passing, all that good stuff. I think we're exploiting the middle and stopping short goalkeeper distribution because those are just the instructions that I used to set. Right, and we have had a quick look at Benfica when we drew them. Let's have a look now. Yeah, Ruben Diaz is there. Ailton, I think I might have picked him out, but I've heard of him at least. I can't remember why, but I've heard of him. F. Luis, Florentino Luis. Oh yeah, he is their best player, who's ridiculous. Paco Alcacer is there. This guy looks familiar, but I don't know why. Anyway, I'm not confident. We're underdogs. Go cause an upset. I'm really not confident because we got the Portuguese league loaded, and they're quite good. Although they're playing quite a strange formation in the middle, so you never know, if we can take advantage of that middle section and sort of isolate their wingers, then we could be in for a bit of joy. So Benfica with a throw-in on the right, leg it down the wing. It's not looking good, is it? Crosses it into the back stick and they put it over from like a couple of yards out. Deary me. We've got good possession so far. Also apologise for not only the audio sound, but yeah, I'm really suffering with the hay fever at the moment. It's real bad. As Benfica have a free kick and knock it short. Please get a foot in. Oh no. Oh no, stop him, please. Ugh. I mean, it's not convincingly cleared. Well, that is the worst touch ever by Alcacer. And Sonna equally with a terrible touch, but it looks like we're getting away with it a bit here. I can see Marta is on the move there for a second. Gretsen is holding onto the ball in the middle, building patiently, which is good. That's a great ball for Gretsen. What's he going to do? It's a very slow build-up. Marta might have a go. He gets tackled. Verheyen puts it just over the bar. And as you probably saw, Benfica immediately with a highlight here from a throw-in by wanting to cut so I could breathe. Ives heads it out, but it's not far. We've got too many players running towards the ball there and not putting in a challenge. And in comes the cross. And that hit the post. And then we cleared it when it looked like Antonio Carlos just had to pass it into the net. We get away with it. Oh no, it's another free kick. Oh, over the bar this time. Right, as is tradition, my laptop is disgustingly loud, which is horrible considering where my mic is, but that's how it is. It's 0-0. I'm happy. We've made one good chance, which was fairly well built up. Defensively, we don't look that solid, but we look okay. So Benfica with a corner, which is never nice when you start the highlight with it. Rather, it's just a nothing one. Cornet, who we picked out previously, plays it in. The header goes straight to Lindahl though, and that's good. I did see Verheyen has picked up a bit of a knock, so we'll look at that in a second. But that doesn't look like that was the actual highlight. Sonna on the wing now. We got Gretsen and Marta making moves in the middle. Sonna needs to do his man first though, and they've doubled up on him. Verheyen though gives it to Gretsen. We're keeping it very narrow. Marta's there. Great hit. Gretsen with a follow-up. Can't get the shot away, which is a shame. That was a decent opportunity for Gretsen. Good hit by Marta. If that's as good as it's going to get, I'm relatively happy. Oh my word! My face is going to look so stupid. Michael Marta with a goal. I thought we were done with that highlight. Verheyen gives it to Prazak, who just spreads it wide. Sonna absolutely blazes one into the box here, does he? Yeah, absolutely smashes it in. And Marta, their keeper, has a bit of a nightmare. But the Portuguese player, who's almost a Dutch national now, in a couple of months he'll be a Dutch national, puts us ahead against Portuguese opposition. And we're 1-0 up against Benfica. Prazak now to the edge of the box. Verheyen is there. They are holding it real nicely between them. Hopefully they can keep it up. Vasquez just keeps it simple, which is what he's good at. Can we make something from this? I can see Mattia on the wing here waiting for it. He doesn't get it. It's not a great pass back, but they do get away with it. Ives with a good header down to Verheyen. Silva, who has done nothing this game, spreads it wide awfully for Sonna. And Benfica are rushing forward in numbers. Alcacer. Is that a save? That is a great save by Lindahl. That was absolutely superb. Verheyen is struggling badly, so I've got to take him off. We don't really have proper options on the bench, though. What do we do? Stevic comes on. I switch Stevic and Prazak around. Stevic can all of a sudden become a ball-winning midfielder on defend, and Prazak can be a deep line playmaker on support. Just give us a bit more in the middle there. Prazak is struggling, but I can't get rid of him. Gretsen can come off for Trebelsi, and I'm loath to make my final change now because we are winning and I don't want to go down to 10 because of making too many substitutions. Right, just over 15 minutes to go. Benfica thrown on the right, which has happened a few times already, and then they cross it in and have a chance, and here they go again. Header out by Boghossian. Luis on the edge of the box. Oh, giving him too much time. Vasquez, terrible header out. Lindahl's come and got it. I've seen it this season where he's come and just completely missed it, so I panicked. But he's gone early with the rollout. Stevic, Prazak, we're not being pressed at all, which is fantastic. That is the worst, considering there was no pressure, that is the worst pass I've ever seen in my life. And we are now under pressure ourselves. They spread it wide. I've seen this a million times before. back stick. Lindau, you've absolute plum. I wanted to use words a lot more severe than that, as I'm sure you can imagine. I've seen this type of goal before a lot of times. I've seen Lindau screw up a lot of times. What is that? What even is that? So Benfica 1-1 with 15 minutes to go. They've probably got the bit between their teeth now. Yeah, it was Maxwell Cornet with the goal. Fantastic. Prazak is dying in the middle, but we've got to keep him on. Please not like this. Don't do it. You can't do this. You can't do this to me. You can't do this to me. You literally can't. Oh, Silva makes amends for losing the ball a few seconds ago, but he's not made amends for yet another bog standard performance. It's 1-1. I'm not too disheartened by that, actually. So elsewhere in the Europa League, Chelsea beat Arsenal 2-0, who had Granit Xhaka and Ben Chilwell sent off. Granit Xhaka, and some things never change, do they? We drew with Benfica 1-0, Lyon beat Köln 1-0, and Tottenham beat Wolfsburg 5-1. Wow. Okay, so I will see you. For you, it'll be a few seconds. For me, it'll either be a few minutes or a few days. But yeah, I'll see you for the second leg against Benfica. Welcome back. It is the same night. My wife is still busy. The boxing hasn't started. So again, this is so far ahead. But it's the Tyson Fury match tonight. It's about 9:15 at the moment. So I don't think it's still for another hour or so yet. But yeah, up for that. So, what has happened between games? We played Vitesse and drew 1-1. It was pathetic, spineless as always. So, didn't bother bringing that to you. Didn't even rotate the team. And final now a point behind, so we really need to be on it the rest of the season, which is going to be difficult considering how off it we've been for such a long time now. Also, things going on at the moment. I'll try and ignore any transfers in. But Gifkins, defensive mid, he's on his way out in the summer. He just hasn't done anything when he's come in. He got sent off once, and that annoyed me, and that was enough, really. And then in addition, Rico Becker is off to one of a few teams, and so is Finn Bogerson. No one's going for that much. We'll probably bring in about 800k to $1 million for all three of them put together. But Becker is on 4k. Newcastle came in for him, so did Watford in the Premier League, so he's potentially off to someone there. He's not bad, he just isn't going to get in ahead of Sonner, and no one would sign him on loan, so he's off. Finn Bogerson I like, but I feel as if we need to be going for higher quality options. I know he's done well when he's played, but we need better options. So yeah, saving about 10k in wages a week as well, so really happy with the business there. And the team for today remains exactly the same. All I'm going to do is change Frank Becker for Van Boxtel, who is back from his injury. But that is it. We're going to play the same team. I'm not going to change anything for now. I thought we did sort of alright against them in the first leg. I know they had some good chances, but they've also changed formation, which is interesting, playing a 4-2-2-4 this time, similar to us but with defensive mids rather than centre mids. So I guess we'll see. I'll try and judge it early on and try and be tactical if needs be. I'm not a tactician at all, so it's going to be interesting. Please don't score immediately. So about 20 minutes gone, Arsenal have got one back against Chelsea, so they're 2-1 down aggregate. Wolfsburg, well, they're struggling. In fact, there you go, Arsenal have come back completely against Chelsea now. Whoever wins in those games doesn't really matter. If we get through, it's going to be tough unless we draw Lyon. That's the best of a hard bunch, to be totally honest. So I guess we'll see. Arsenal now down to 10. It's all going off elsewhere and nothing has happened in this game, which isn't the worst ever. I think our best bet is to keep it tight and try and sneak a goal at some point, so we'll just leave it as is. We've had more shots, not that really means an awful lot, but we've had more shots. Our possession is slightly more. We've had 4, that's why, mostly long shots. It's mostly been pathetic by both teams. Not overly surprising with this much at stake. So there are about 25 minutes left now. I have not seen... Oh, there's a highlight just to go to press space. I've not seen one highlight all game. So hoping this is an early clearance by us. It's worrying when we clear it at that point. Oh, they put it just wide. I think it's time for some changes. We've got to do something here. I'm going to stick these guys on attack on the wings. I'm going to strengthen the middle a bit by putting Verheyen onto a supporting centre mid. I'm going to put it onto attacking. Why not? And then we are going to stop doing such short passing Actually, no, we'll keep it on short passing because that always seems to work, and we'll exploit the wings instead and see if that does anything. I think we can probably push higher up because their defence is so far back, so we'll close down more as well. Not going to try and explain why I'm doing it, it just feels right. And in terms of changes, oh, there goes the laptop a bit. In terms of changes, I don't really know what to change. I'll leave it a few more minutes and I might make some actual physical people changes. I don't know what you call that. Substitutions. But for now, I just kind of want to see how this plays out with an adjusted tactic. It's not playing out at all, is it? This is drab. Oh, again, go to press space and we've got a highlight. Ives with a free kick. Gives it to Sonar. Vaheim with all the time in the world in the middle. Silva, please do something for once. That is terrible. What are you doing? Oh no, Antonio Carlos is through for Benfica. He puts it over the keeper, comes off the bar and drops into Lindau's hands. I think we got to do something here because they've not done it. They've created nothing. We've also created nothing. Prazak, Stevic will strengthen that. You go on to support. I know Prazak's really good, but he's equally doing absolutely nothing. This is hard. This is a hard thing to do. Rahak is coming on for Silva. We are going to change our fullbacks, provided it lets me click them at some point, into complete wingback attack. You can be complete wingback support. Oh boy, I think we stop going for the short passing. I swear I click closing down all the time. I think we now exploit the middle. They're sitting so far back, it's ridiculous. Look for an overlap. I don't know. I mean, that feels right. That feels right to me. In fact, if they're so far back, I'm not even going to play this game anymore. I'm not playing the defensive mid-game. That's stupid. So, Stevic move up. Vaheim go on to an attacking duty as well. It's probably too little too late for this, really, with 5 minutes to go, but we'll see. Wendy's chuck on another strike. Oh, should press space a lot more. There's a free kick for Benfica. The clearance happens. Gretson picks it up. We got men running forwards. Gretson's not the quickest. Is that Sonner at the back stick, though? No, it's a penalty. Oh, no. Oh, both Os and Tortuga have been terrible with penalties recently. We don't have any real penalty takers. We do have one more substitution. Do I have anyone that can take a penalty? No, 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 no. We have no one that can take a penalty. Boghossian has taken 2 penalties and scored 2. He's our best penalty taker, our centre-back. I'm letting him have it. Boghossian to potentially put us through to the semi-final of the Europa League. No, you... No. Oh, no. No, no, no. I knew it. That is absolutely heartbreaking. To have the ultimate high last season of winning the league, going behind on the final day, but winning the league. This season, the league's just gone. I made some poor business in the summer, but we had the team to fight for the title. But I've sort of prioritised the Europa League, prioritised giving players game time to improve them, and to not go through to the Europa League semi-final because of an injury time penalty miss. It hurts. It really hurts. I think I was always going to give it to Boghossian as well because he's our best penalty taker. It's like, why would you not give it to him? Why wouldn't you? So we're out on away goals. Yeah, unless we drop into the Europa League playoffs. That's the last time you've seen us this season. Or unless we somehow end up fighting out for the Champions League spot on the last game of the season. But that's not likely looking at the league, is it? In fact, I haven't checked since. Yeah, I have 7 points off. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. genuinely gutted, and I hope it shows, because you don't always see the gutting side of the game online, and it happens. And when this happened, if this were to happen offline this season, I would genuinely give up now. I'd give up right now, because that would be a real kick in the balls. But I've committed to at least one more season. Right now, I just want to chuck in the towel. But if you enjoyed that, please do like, comment, subscribe, and thank you very much for watching.